Do you deny it? It's not very sisterly of you. Hello out there to all of you seekers of plastic camaraderie, and welcome to my channel where I sit and talk about dolls. Sometimes it's Barbie, sometimes it's Illy, sometimes it's Monster High, sometimes it's a Disney princess. You get the point. My name is Daniel and I am the Barbie book boy. Today, we are going to be hanging out with a doll who, at this point, I would consider to be a repeat offender to this channel. She hung out with me once before in a book review video. Yes, it's true. And she also made a brief but poignant cameo appearance in my video for Twist and Turn Barbie that all of the dolls are still raving about. But I recently came to the opinion that her not having a dedicated video of her very own is an egregious miscarriage in doll justice. So without further ado, please welcome back to the channel the iconic 1971 Malibu Barbie. You know, it is time she got a video of her very own, because this little beach beauty has some serious explaining to do. We will be confronting the rumors about this doll and her controversies and her several very many alleged identities. So let's get into it. Malibu Barbie, or more officially Sunset Malibu Barbie if you're feeling fancy, burst onto the scene in 1971, and right from jump she was here to make a splash. With this doll, Mattel put Barbie through some pretty significant changes, and I'm going to start with the most obvious one: her insane orange skin tone. Now, as a Southern California beach bum, Mattel made sure that this new doll gave the appearance of having been kissed by the sun, which is a cutesy little idea, except it looks less sun-kissed and a little more spray tan to me. And although her coloring does skew a bit orange, at least it's not like streaky. I mean, the color's pretty consistent, so it's probably not a spray tan. Anyway, for 55 years, Malibu Barbie has been able to maintain this perfectly even tan, and that much sun cannot be healthy. But you know what? She doesn't care. She's a rebel from day one. As an avid women's liberationist, Malibu Barbie refused to succumb to the demure sideways glances of her many predecessors. She wanted to face life head on, giving her the distinction of being the very first Barbie to have a forward-facing glance. That's right, people. She was determined to look you dead in the face, and she refused to be the one to blink first. Speaking of faces, she didn't just stop at simply adjusting her glance. Oh no, she also demanded a brand new head mold. She was actually the first Barbie to use the Stacy head mold from 1968. Now, Stacy was Barbie's mod friend from the UK, but Malibu Barbie wanted more than friendship. She wanted her face, and she took it. Do you deny it? I mean, the nerve of her, but she actually had a motive. Because by stealing Stacy's face, it made her the first Barbie ever to have an open mouth smile. Oh, did I mention it was by stealing her friend's face? It's not very sisterly of you. But as terrible as stealing your friend's face is, it's some small consolation that she didn't also just steal Stacy's hair. Malibu Barbie went for long, straight hair that was a feature in many mod-era Barbies from that time, but with a distinctive honey blonde color that made all of us want to hit the beach. Her hair, coupled with her skin tone, was a really gorgeous contrast to this stunning swimsuit. I just love this aqua blue color against her orange skin so much. But over the years, I have wondered what the logic was by giving it this like high neckline here in the front, and then they gave it a V cut in the back. It's always kind of looked a little backward to me, you know what I mean? Like this should be the back and then maybe that should be the front. I don't know. But you know what? I don't want to be too critical, lest she steal my face. I guess it's just a minimalist swimsuit for a minimalist kind of gal. She's just looking to vibe on the beach without a lot of hassle. She just wants to use her twist and turn body sculpt to help her balance on her surfboard. She's not interested in the male gaze. She just wants to soak up some sun and maybe catch a few waves. Just like any early 1970s Southern California surfer girl, which is why she travels light. All she needs to be happy is her lemon yellow beach towel, her purple goggles, and a bottle of suntan lotion that I stuck to her base with a sticky dot because I was totally scared that I would lose it. So it's just stuck down there now forever. Oh, and her best friend's face. You thought we'd forget about that, didn't you? But her shady face card ethics aside, this groovy gal revolutionized Barbie's image, upgrading her from the mod era and becoming an instant hit with Barbie fans that actually spans the last 5.5 decades? And because of her immense popularity, this doll has spurned several very many rumors as to her provenance, leading us all to speculate on her origins. One of the most common rumors is that the design of Malibu Barbie was actually inspired by the character of Marsha Brady. And the connections are compelling. After all, as I discussed in my Twist and Turn Barbie video, the actress who played Marsha Brady, Maureen McCormick, actually did several Barbie commercials as a young child actress. And Marsha Brady was a teen icon of Southern California style. So it's an easy, almost whimsical rumor to believe. And I'm sure Mattel would be perfectly happy if that's what we all just went right on believing. But the truth is, her inspiration likely has a much more interesting origin. So legend has it, Malibu Barbie was actually inspired by Sharon Tate's character in a 1967 movie called Don't Make Waves, which was this bawdy schmex comedy of the 60s beach party variety, wherein actress Sharon Tate plays a character by the name of Malibu. Now, there's never been any definitive proof or anything from Mattel either way, but considering the adult content of the film, coupled with the tragic and horrific demise of actress Sharon Tate, I'm sure they'd much prefer that we stick with the Marsha Brady myth. Though, in all sincerity, I think a commemorative Sharon Tate Barbie doll would be super iconic. Though, probably in poor taste, right? Is that a terrible idea? Comment down below. But you know what? I'm sure Mattel would never touch that idea with a 10-foot pole. It would just be too controversial. And they're probably right. So for now, the legend of Marsha Brady and Malibu Barbie will just have to suffice. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be doing these doll review videos weekly, so if this is your thing, then stay tuned. Also, if you're into books, be sure to check out my videos on book reviews. I am, after all, the Barbie book boy. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment for Malibu Barbie. Tell her your best surfing story. Compliment her on her groovy tan. Ask her how she manages to always stay so chill. I wish I lived in a world where my biggest problem would be trying to decide whether I should surf before or after the scheduled drum circle.